All right, everyone, we go with a thank you reading for Rocktober 2025. It's my way of saying thanks. Thanks, right? For anybody that's giving me a nickel for anything I do around here, be it extended purchases or donations. We got a shiny new link for those. Everybody around here is excited about that. Anyway, I don't know what that means, but apparently there's a new link. Good, right on. That's it. I have no idea. Probably just put the damn logo on it. I have no idea. But at the end of the day here, this is your thank you reading for October. Now, you're looking at a high priestess, hidden energy. We had that as an overall energy in a Cancer reading I pulled the other day, a little bonus Cancer reading, right? Let me tell you what I did with this deck before I tell you about this pre-shuffle, because it's very similar, not the same, but very similar to the message in the Cancer reading, but a little different. Let me tell you what I did. This morning I took this animal deck and I spread it all out. Right, like when you get a new deck, and I'm jumbled the whole thing up. I do it about once a month or so, give or take. Once every 6 weeks, I do just destroy the deck, put them all back, completely random, shuffle 3 times, and put it back down. Nothing's in the same place it was. Nothing's going to come up the way it did. Nothing. And this is what I got for you when I shuffled for about, I'd say about 2-3 minutes of shuffling for this pre-shuffle. This is what I got. So. Let me tell you something. Thank you. I tell you what, you might be thanking me back. I'm not sure. There's a hidden energy here. It's hidden. There's a hidden happiness. It reads like with the sun crossing the high priestess. It's a hidden happiness. There's an energy. There's this energy of the sun, right? Imagine it's been raining for like months and months and months, right? You're all bummed out. I haven't been able to leave the house. It's pissing down the sky. It's crying, Steve, right? Here comes the sun. There it is. There it comes. You don't see it coming. Whatever it is, it's represented. It's just happiness of some kind. Okay? You don't see it coming. Hell, don't pay attention to the inflamed butthole. It's got nothing to do with that. Your butthole is fine. It's happiness you don't see coming. To your home. 10 Pentacles. I shit you not. I fucking destroyed this deck this morning. Unreal. It's probably now. Here's where we get some similarity to the Cancer reading. Maybe. Some similarity to it, I'm not sure. It came up in the extended, I think. There was something that you thought was unfair or you missed out on or something along those lines. Anyway, something you missed out on. All of this happiness to your home, hidden energy, is something you missed out on. 5 of Pentacles. Maybe you thought it was unfair. Maybe you did. I don't know. But it's resurrecting judgment. It's coming through communication. The 8 of Wands. And it comes in fast. It is a very sudden arrival of this communication. Okay? And it changes everything. The Death card bookending the High Priestess. You don't see it coming, but there's massive change. And these two, you can even see the color match on the cards, right? The background colors. You don't need to be a freak like me. I say freak with love. Reading energy, picking up on things, getting the vibe off people, all that kind of stuff. You don't need to be that. You don't need to be intuitive at all. You can just see that the backgrounds match. There you go. You're an energy reader. Congratulations. You're surface level, but you're still an energy reader. You're like Batman. You're like a superhero, but you don't really have any powers. You're just reading he's just a lunatic with a belt. I mean, honestly, at the end of the day here, that's what I got in your pre-shuffle. Just the pre-shuffle. And that was after I took the deck, exploded. I mean, it's crazy. Okay. Let's shuffle this away. I don't even want to shuffle this away. It makes me sad. Okay. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm over it. All right, let's go. Let's shuffle the deck. I will tell you, it's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if you're here, you're obviously here at this reading for a reason, right? You gave me a nickel for something I do. You chucked a wad of nickels at my house. You bought an extended. You donated. I don't know. Hell, it probably counts if you donated blood somewhere, too. I support that. I don't know. Anyway, everybody's always after my blood. I got the second rarest blood type, apparently. I don't know what that means. At the end of the day, everybody always wants it. Can we have some? No. Leave me alone. No, I always offer it up. Anyway, here we go. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. I'm not a fucking time lord. I don't know when that sun reaches you. Okay, I'm not the fucking weatherman. Right, but it does appear rather suddenly. It just comes out. In the rainy day analogy, you wake up, it's still up, still raining today, right? And then you turn around, you go to the kitchen, you come back, and the sun's out. Right, there you go. It's just like that. Let's see where we go. What do you want to tell these people, universe? Come on, let's go. Let's give them their nickels worth. Let's see where we get here. All right, now come on. Okay, we're done shuffling. That's it. Oh, okay. That's a very mild. I always like something dramatic in the overall energy. This is very mild. It's mild. It's like vanilla ice cream, you know? Okay, it's good. It's ice cream. I like it. But I like how they try to jazz up vanilla. You know, they give you like 9 different types: vanilla bean, vanilla ultra bean, Mexican vanilla. I mean, I don't know. It's all just vanilla ice cream. It all tastes the fucking same. Anyway, 7 of Pentacles. Well, I don't joke about anything or say anything that's not part of the energy of these readings. Somebody out there going, this guy's nuts. Why'd I give him a nickel? He's talking about ice cream. I love vanilla ice cream. Fuck you, Steve. Okay, fine. But try to kind of go with where I'm going. Okay? A little bit. This is very... The vanilla ice cream applies here. It's divine timing. It's a harvest time energy. The energy's right for something to happen. What's fueling it? See? It happens rather quickly. It's this... It happens, something happens, that sun happens, right? Right in the middle of, right, at the peak of your boredom, all right? At the peak where everything just seems the same. Every day is the same, Steve. I get up, it's just another day, as Paul McCartney once sang, right? It's just another day. You get up, you brush your teeth. Some of you take a shower, some of you don't. I don't know, you know. Sometimes I'm glad I'm on the other side of a camera. I mean, at the end of the day here, it's just another day. It happens when everything is normal. Everything feels like it's just blah, right? The universe, the energy around, I'm not even going to say the universe. I'm going to say the immediate energies around us do that sometimes, you know? Sometimes when we think we're in balance, we're not. And this is one of those things that pops in when you think everything is set. This is my routine, this is what I do, and it jumbles up your routine. My point in telling you that, with this being the overall energy, is I want you to be, if you're someone who doesn't like change, I want you to be more open to it in the coming weeks and months. It's important that you are, okay? Warning, it's important that you are. All right, here we go. Do I want to go one more? Yeah, 7 of Cups. Again, it might confuse you if this comes in if you're not prepared for it, all right? Because you're expecting just vanilla, the usual. Okay, there you go. I mean, I don't know. Let's see. That's the overall energy. We're going to clarify with the witch. Do I want to clarify with the witches? Do I want to? Yeah. I can go either way. I can go 6 of Swords, or I can clarify with the King of Pentacles. They both, you know, whatever. I may clarify with both. I can't decide. Okay, here we go. Well, we'll leave this in here. Fuck it. All right, 3 cards. Let's go. 10 of Wands. Middle, crossed by vanilla here. Knight of Wands. Yeah, it keeps coming in. Wait for you. Think everything's normal? I got a routine, Steve. Everything's the same. It's blah 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 every day, right? Something's about to. You're going to get shaken up a little bit here. Why is that here? Why is this here? And before I tell you even about this is annoying me a little bit. I'm annoyed by that. Why? 7 of Wands. I'm gonna pull one more. 3 of Wands. This might only apply to a few of you. I don't know. It might apply to more than a few of you. Sometimes we get, speaking of vanilla, we get complacent. We get used to our routines, right? For some of you, I said this annoys me. Now you had your little distance, you had your little thing you do, you thought you had the high ground. Now you got to move in a new direction. You got a chance to move in a new direction, right? It's sort of like, I don't know. I'm trying to come up with an analogy. It's sort of like you want to move, and you're looking through the paper, and you find all these, or on the internet, I guess was what the kids would do these days, and you're looking at all these places, and you look at the pictures, and you look at this, and you look at that, and you go, oh, I like that one. You write it down, the address, and oh, I like that one, and you write it down, and you look at the address, but then you just find some reason to blow off not going to look at it, because you'd have to get up off your ass and leave your routine and go in a new direction. And, you know, it's like that. There's an element of laziness. There's this beautiful opportunity comes rushing in, and you're annoyed by it on some level. I saw this a little bit. Same frequency of energy can play out 1,000 different ways. You know, I tell you that all the time. I saw something similar to this in the Pisces monthly reading for October. I think it was Pisces. You might want to check that out. Where, I don't know, it was the reading where I was surprised by someone's reaction to the sun. Okay? That might be the Pisces reading. I don't remember. I think it was. If it's not, I'm sorry. But there was one of the monthly fly-throughs where I was surprised by someone's reaction to the sun. It's a bit of this. It's a bit of it here. There's a tremendous amount of pressure. And you're putting it on yourself. You're putting it on yourself when this thing comes rushing in. It could be a person. It could be an opportunity. Pay attention to what I said in the pre-shuffle. It's all connected. Right? That pre-shuffle, it could be something, it's a little bit of what I said in the extended for the Cancer reading. It might be something you thought was unfair, something you missed out on, whatever it is. Here it is. It's suddenly staring you in the face. You know, you're gonna have to put in some effort to move forward with it. You're gonna have to change. It presents a change in your routine. All right, big time. It is what it is. Let's clarify some shit. Let's see what we can find. Well, I got 2 clarifying decks. I like this. All right, let's do it. Let's clarify the Ten of Wands, because this is, well, you know what? Let's clarify the Knight of Wands first. Let's get everybody on camera. I don't want to hear from everybody. The kids move these cameras all the goddamn time. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. My niece and nephew are in training for their own YouTube channel that they're planning at some point. I'll send everybody over there if they ever do it. God help y'all. The Knight of Wands, why is it here? So they're going to ruin my channel for their own? Is that okay? That's the plan. All right. Knight of Wands, let's see where we go. You're going to mess me up. I don't know where to put the cards anymore. All right, here we go. There we go. Okay. Knight of Wands, what's coming rushing in? Right. What are we putting on our vanilla ice cream? I like vanilla ice cream. I'm not putting it down. It's just, I wish they wouldn't try to jazz it up with all kinds of stuff. I've tried all the different ones. The only one that has any real difference is French vanilla, but that's because they put the egg yolks in it, and it's a little bit more, I don't know, rich, if you will. I mean, but the rest of them, vanilla bean, fake vanilla, Mexican vanilla, okay. I don't know. Maybe I don't have Gordon Ramsay's taste buds. I don't know. It's all just whatever. My wife's like, which one do you want? I don't care. Strawberry. How about that? How about pistachio? Get that. I can never get the good ones. All right, here we go. Knight of, whoa. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. It comes, the environmental energy. Yep, it affects your home. It affects your home life. It may hurt the dog. I don't know. You may have to get rid of the dog. Maybe this new, I don't know. It affects your home. We keep getting 10 of Pentacles around this. Your life. This represents your life, your home. It's something it's good. It's not bad. I mean, it's nice. Now, both energies are always present. I don't want anybody calling me out going, you're saying it's good, it's nice, Steve, but you say both energies are always present. There's got to be a negative here. It could be. I'm drawn a little bit to this old guy sitting here. Not for everybody. It's not for everybody to have someone's elderly parent come live with them, right, when they get older. I know in some cultures it's very common for the kids to take care of the parents. In my family, it's more common just to throw money at a nursing home. But, I mean, whatever, maybe somebody's coming to live with you, you know, that kind of a thing, or coming to stay for a little while, or coming to visit. And you like seeing them, but maybe they stay in a little too long. I don't know. But this is something that shows up rather suddenly, disrupts your vanilla ice cream, and affects your home. And you're annoyed by it because you got to move in a new direction, and you had your little routine down. And now you don't like that you don't have your little routine anymore. Well, sometimes it's good to shake up routines. I get overall here, because of the Three of Wands, just to give you some clarity in why I'm going to say this, I get that this is actually, in the end, works out very well. We have a lot of things working out well right now. There's a lot of 417 hertz energy floating around. Let's talk energy. Let me be the energy guy for you for a minute. I even recommend it. It's one of the frequencies I recommend you listen to in my October write-up in the blog, sltblog.com. Anyway, because It's the Empress energy. It's the sacral chakra energy, sacral chakra, however you say it. Everybody says it differently. God forbid you say something on a YouTube channel, somebody's going to correct you with the way they say it. But whatever. It's that chakra. All right? But it's an energy that makes things work out. Things just, the horrible thing can go wrong, right? You get into a car accident. When 417 Hertz is around, you might get into a car accident, hit a pole. You're perfectly fine, but you get out of the car, you're a little dizzy, and there's a bag of money there. More than enough to fix the car, and you can quit your job. I mean, it's just things work out. I don't know how or why, but they do. It's one of those things, we're in that energy right now. It's just there. It's an extreme example. But you'd be surprised, in this energy. It's very, very weird. The worst, I don't know, it's an equal and opposite reaction. So that's why I gave an extreme example. The worst thing that happens to you, the better the end result, the better the way it works out. It's just the way that energy is. So I don't know. Maybe, I don't know, but there is if you're not happy about the old person coming to stay with you, there is a reason for it. There is a your ship is coming in thing. I don't know. Maybe they end up leaving you all their money, right? I don't know. And you don't, and I don't. Man, they don't end up staying all that long if you catch my drift. I don't know what's on top. The sun. You see what I'm saying? I can't make this stuff up. It's right there. It's the sun. I mean, that's what we're talking about from the pre-shuffle. There's a hidden happiness here. Oh, Steve, I don't want that fucker to come stay with me. I know you don't. I know. It's you don't even have the money, and you're going to find 40 grand to throw at a goddamn nursing home, or 80 these days. I mean, I get it. The sun, there's something here. There's some reason. I mean, I don't know. Why is that here? 3 of Swords. It's beautiful. I mean, it's an energy of not as bad as you think. Why is the sun here? Because you think it's that. Because you're getting something that it's almost like a makeup kind of a thing. I can't wait till we clarify that. What's the bridging energy here? Yeah, the 4 of Wands. Walking a happy new path. It's better than you think. Okay? It's better than you think. And that's why I said, it's everything I've said, but now I want to move over here. That's why I was talking about this 10 of Wands. I was saying, it annoys me that that's there. But I can also dig it. I'm with you. I get it. I get in routines too. I like to sit down. I got my Hogan's Heroes reruns. That I don't want to go do this. I don't want to go do that. I got a couple hours a day where I just sit there, and I just come up with something to do, or I putter around on whatever. I mean, it is what it is. I get it. Something here is coming to knock you out of your routine, and it's better than you think it is, but you're annoyed by it, even though it's something you might want. This could be a person too, on the positive side. This could be your runner rolling in. And you might be like, well, why am I annoyed by that? Here we go with the 4 of Wands. We can finally resolve this 3 of Swords, get happy. Hey, they can be incorporated into my life, and we can walk 4 of Wands. It doesn't matter. It's still the same thing. It disrupts your vanilla. Look, sometimes we don't want to fix it subconsciously. Okay, subconsciously. Sometimes we don't want to fix things with somebody because if we fix things, we can't keep fucking complaining about it, right? You could make up all kinds of excuses in this energy. You have to be careful. Well, I don't want to fix things with this person because then I can't watch Steve anymore. I mean, stupid shit like that. You could still watch me. It's fine. I'm funnier if you don't have a problem. It's if you have a problem, you're like, I don't know why I'm laughing. I don't know. He's making a joke out of this. I don't like him. Right? I'm with you. I'm cool. I'm just trying to lighten the energy. I'm not making a joke out of anything. But I'm trying to tell you here, this is a big deal. This is something very good, and you might excuse machine your way out of it. Why? Let's talk about 10 Wands, all right? So, it's... All right, let's pull on the 10 of Wands. I'm grabbing the other deck here. Let's see where we're at. Why is this so much pressure? We'll pull on the 10 of Wands, and then we'll pull on the 3 of Wands, okay? And I'm going to use the light seer for this because it's a happier, lighter deck, right? I mean, I got beautiful cards out of the witches. Not that the witches let us down, but I said I was going to clarify with 2 decks, and I am. I couldn't decide. This one had a King of Pentacles when we started. Here we go. It's Tower. It fucks everything up. Look at that squirrel. His day is ruined. Those are his nuts. His day is ruined. This was his tree. He had all his shit stored in there. I mean, it was nice, and something comes in, and fucks up your vanilla. It fucks up your routine. It's what I said. It changes everything, Steve. You know, I fix things with my runner. I can't watch Steve. This old person comes and stays with me. I'm fucked. How am I supposed to have my, orgies? I don't know how you're supposed to do. I don't know. Close your door, I guess. I don't know. Invite them to be part of it. Ooh, right? Everybody's like, ooh, I don't know. All right, what's on top? The magician changes everything. It is. This represents a whole new journey for you, yes, but it also represents something new, a novice. It's new energy. It's also led into gold. It also is you become complacent. You become vanilla a little bit in a certain routine. This is going to shake it up, and I'm not faulting you. I said it before. I'm totally with you. I say fuck it too. I mean, again, I have to force myself to not be lazy the older I get. I really do. I have to force myself, and I do. I have a nice lecture. I have a Steve lecture with myself, sometimes. Why is the magician here? The Nine of Wands, and you don't want any of it. Look at her. Nope. Well, you don't want any of it. You're resistant to it. I get it. All right, let's go. Three of Wands. I mean, what is it? It's a big deal. All right, it's not something stupid. It's not something small. It's already been represented by the Death card, the Sun, the Four of Wands, and the Tower. I don't have a devil here. It's not bad. It works out good, even if it seems bad. There's so much 417 hertz floating around right now, it'll turn out okay. Just flow with it. Just be cool. There's not much wall here, okay? It's sort of a you wanna energy. You don't, you put up a fight, but you want to. It could be something you've wanted to happen for a while, or it's something you saw coming for a while and thought it would never show up or thought it would never happen. And that, as we know, can play out both ways. That can be the old person coming to stay with you, ruining your orgy night. Or your whole vibe you got going gets ruined right there when that person shows up. You knew they were coming. You just thought it'd be further out. It plays out it plays out in the positive. You knew you and the runner would meet again, and now here it is. But then now you don't get to complain about it anymore. Now all of a sudden they show up, and the Sun's there, and the Four of Wands. The opportunity is there. It's human nature. We like to complain about things. Why do you think sites like Reddit and Yelp, why do you think there's so many Yelpers and things like that? That we like to complain about things. We love it. Sites like Amazon put the reviews at the bottom because people love that shit. We just do. We complain. Ask anybody that's ever worked in retail. I'm sure a few of you are watching me who've worked in retail or customer service. People suck. They really do. I mean, they fucking come up. I don't complain about anything. It works too good. It works too good. I don't know. I don't want it. Right? I don't want it. It made perfect rice. But, sir, it's a rice cooker. Perfect rice. I don't want it. Okay. All right. Fine. I wanted something that made rice like my mama used to make. Right? Her rice was shit. This makes good rice. Well, okay. Do you have the receipt? No. Fuck. Right? And of course, they never have the fucking receipt, do they? All right. Three of Wands. Let's see where we go here. I could dig it. I'm with you. All right, Three of Wands. So why is this so good? This is like your ship comes in energy. And my ship was already in, Steve. I was eating vanilla ice cream. Yeah, what about pistachio? What about some kind of rocky road? What about something besides vanilla? How about that? Why is the Three of Wands here? Tell me about the Three of Wands. My God. With this guy here, I just took a quick glance at this, and with the old guy, and with these things here, with these sticks and the sticks here and the sticks there, my quick glance, this looks like Led Zeppelin's 4th album cover, right? What they often call the Zoso album. It's got that kind of vibe to it. You can look it up online. It's an old homeless guy arched over with 10 wands on his back, with a stack of wands on him. It's got that kind of, this whole thing has that kind of vibe to it. You're leaving the old behind here, You really are. Let's see where we go. Let's see where we're at. So is this going to be Stairway to Heaven, Black Dog, or Misty Mountain Hop? I don't know. Those are songs on that album. Or Going to California, I believe, is on that album. Could be that one. I don't know. What songs are going to be? Oh, okay. It's crossed by the page of swords. The environmental energy around this stems from disappointment. All right? I think you've got you, because these are read together, I think you've got yourself in the mindset that this is going to end badly. It feels good in the moment, but that moment might fade. I think you've got yourself in the mindset. I think you're letting the past inform you too much on whatever this is. And I could totally dig it in this case. What's on top? The moon. You're okay. Before we do that, I'm going to talk about that. It's a hidden energy. It's my Queen of Cups underwater, but it's also a sort of a you don't know what you don't know kind of an energy, and we always have to keep that in mind. Don't prejudge the unknown. The unknown is where the magic in life is. It's where all the magic lives, in the unknown. You shouldn't fear it at all, but you sure as fuck shouldn't prejudge it either. Otherwise, you create a little bit of a self-fulfilling prophecy, but that's not really what's coming out here. It's more a case of if you prejudge it as disappointing, right? You create that as your reality with the King of Swords. That becomes your truth. And you don't enjoy the ride as much, you know? I mean, there's some humor in whatever this is on some level. Try to find the humor angle in it. If it's something that's skewed a little more negative, you know, like this orgy ruining fucker coming to live with you. All right, what's the move? I mean, I'm just saying. And try not, if it is a runner returning or someone you've had a problem with, 3 swords with, an ex, whatever, try to give them the benefit of the doubt within this energy. You will enhance the 417 hertz abilities a little bit. The faculties of that energy, you will enhance them. All right. The moon, the 2 of swords. Yeah, you don't. It is. Why is that here? 2 swords. You don't know what you don't know. All right. Just relax, relax, relax. The 8 of cups. You're actually moving toward 9 cups. Don't turn around and think it's 8 broken cups. It takes a lot of bravery to walk away from 8 broken cups. But it also, in this case, takes someone who's not prejudging it to be shit. Where you're going is, well, in this case, she's not walking toward 9 cups. She's walking toward the sun. And that's where you're going. And that's the sun right there, and the sun was in the pre-shuffle. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. What it is specifically, I don't know. But if I were you, I would prepare for it. I would expect the unexpected. On a day when you just get your usual vanilla, right? Something else happens. Something else goes down. All right, let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. What else you want to tell everybody here? All right. It's a good idea right now in the energies of the next, I would say between now and at least the 11/11 portal in the early part of November there. I would not get too set in routines. Things, opportunities and things seem, it's coming up in my offline reads. It's coming up in some of the readings I do here online for you guys. Things are coming at you. Things are coming out of the woodwork. Things come in fast. Try to adopt an attitude of being excited about the unknown rather than afraid of it or putting any kind of prejudgment on it. All right, and you will do yourself a real service. All right, all right. What else you want to tell everybody? One card, the crossing card. What do you got? Anything for these people? Anything at all? And I'll pull more cards if I need to. I just want to start with one card and a crossing card. You know, sometimes I make it 3 cards and a crossing card. I do, but I want to keep it simple for the fickle old gal universe this morning. Here on Rocktober 1st. I love October. One of my favorite months. October, November, and December, probably my 3 favorite months of the year. Another one I like is April. I always like April. If the whole year was just April, October, November, and December, I'd be happy. The rest of them can go fuck off half the damn time. All right, here we go. Let's see where we're at. Okay. What else you want to tell me? That's just me. Everybody's got their own thing. I'm sure you got your set too, right? Pick your 4 favorite months. I mean, I don't know. Everybody's different. Everybody's different. I'm just giving you mine. Because I got the microphone. I guess. I don't know. Anyway, here we go. Bottom card, 7 swords. Look at that fucker. Why is the final message to my people bullshit? Why is this here? What's going on? What's the 7 of Cups? Oh, we had that somewhere. Where is it? Is it there? Yeah, there it is. 7 Cups. Okay, we want to talk about the 7 Cups, do we? Fine. What's under the 7 Cups? What's under 4 Wands is under the 7 Cups. Okay. All right. Well, let's put this back and let's talk about this. So I got 7 Cups crossed by 7 swords. A little bit of 7 brides for 7 brothers kind of energy here. A little bit. I'm going to pull 2 more. I don't want to say what I know what it is. I just temperance and death. Whatever decision you make, these are 2 very big cards. These are 2 very small cards. You're very small in all of this. And I don't like saying that to people. I knew I was going to have to say that. Human beings overestimate their importance. That's why I wrote a whole blog article showing you how small our energy really is a while back. We are literally a teaspoon of sand in a Sahara desert of fucking energy. Literally, right? In this particular thing here, your energy is very, very small. The decisions you make, I don't want to do this, the whatever, there's big, big change happening. It happens whether you go along with it or not, whether you make a choice or not. I don't know what to do, Steve, so I'm not going to do anything, or I'm going to choose this one because I just feel like staying put, or what. It doesn't matter. Something very big is changing. It's bigger than you. There's an era. There's a pattern in your life. Okay? Something that's become vanilla in your life. That's dying. It's dead. You can no longer stay there. If you want something for your mind's eye, you're living in a building that's being torn down. You can stay if you want to, but you're just going to get a bunch of rubble on your head, right? It's a bit of that. Please, I beg of you, just all you have to do to take advantage of this energy is not fear the unknown and not prejudge it as crap. That's it. That's all I can ask. That's all the energy around me wants me to tell you. That's it. All right? Don't bullshit yourself. Don't bullshit yourself into thinking that you're in control here at all with the 6 of Wands underneath that. That's a perfect card to have underneath there. I'll tell you what. All right, that's your reading. That's your thank you reading for October 2025. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, I love shit like this. I wish this was my reading, hey. Again, it's a thank you reading, so thank you to anybody who's giving me a nickel for anything I do around here. I appreciate it very much. All right. It's your reading. Good luck.